Rayhaan Legion Valhalla. This is another fragrance picked up for the Angel Share Paradise ranking, and it is also a fragrance done in collaboration between Rayhaan and Eau de Ragnar. Check them out if you haven't heard of him. That said, let's get into this and see how good it is based off first impressions. Nothing too crazy on the box, very clean, straightforward. And here we have Valhalla. I see Rayhaan and Ragnar decided to capitalize on the good feedback that they got from Pacific Aura. This is doing really well. It's got the nice gradient from black to red, nice texture on the side and back, and also the magnetic cap. Let's get into this and see if the scent is also well done. Nice atomizer. Okay, so first impressions off the tester strip and on skin here. This one is surprising me a little bit because I've seen a few reviews on this and people have said this is either one-to-one or a sweeter take on ASP. And if you're not familiar with how I do some of these rankings, I like to get the OG at the very end of picking up all the dupes to see if they were worth it or if the OG is a true king. That said, for me, this one feels more boozy. I had the chance to try Royal Blend Sequoia. This feels sweeter to me. It had a little bit more of an independent raspberry component that I think delivers on that. And this in turn feels like the booziness is being flavored by raspberry, which is still very nice. I like it. Let's get into the notes and see what's happening with this one. Okay, so notes-wise on this one, as you may have predicted, it's cognac, liquor, raspberry, tonka bean, oak moss, Bulgarian rose, oak, praline, and sandalwood. And I have to say, out of all those things, I hate to reiterate myself, but the opening definitely feels like a marrying between the raspberry and the booziness, much more well blended and delivering more a touch of sweetness. Others emphasize the sweetness here. I would do that a little bit less. The middle, I'm not getting much of it. I mean, there might be a touch of rose, but that doesn't feel like a highlight to me. And then in the base, the woodsy element is definitely powerful, much more so than the Royal Blend Sequoia that I had an opportunity to try. So I'm very impressed with this. It feels a little bit more masculine because of that power, and you get a little bit more smokiness too. Very well done. I like it. First impressions with Valhalla have been great, and I have to say that this definitely adds a bit of nuance to the ranking, which I'm excited for. Right now, I think both of these fragrances do end up at the same point, though they might take different journeys to get there, and I would give this a rating of about 8.3. I know that places them similarly, but we will see how that gets differentiated when we test for performance and longevity and display that in the final ranking. That said, Lattafa Ice and Fire is next. Let me know if anything else should be in this Paradise ranking, and I'll see you guys in the next one.